In the late 70s, the dance floor was everything. It's where music came alive, where rhythm met movement, where people came together under flashing lights and endless grooves. And in that world, some bands didn't just play music, they powered the party. One of these bands came from a place far from the usual centers of funk, but their sound reached everywhere, and their music became the pulse of the dance floor. The centerpiece of today's video is all about T-Connection. Now before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. T-Connection was formed in the Bahamas, bringing a unique culture influence to the funk and disco scene. While many funk acts emerged from cities like Detroit or New York, T-Connection brought a different flavor, one rooted in island rhythm and groove. Their music carried Caribbean influence, funk energy, and disco rhythm. This blend made them stand out immediately. T-Connection developed a sound that was both tight and expansive. Their music wasn't just about structure, it was about feel. They leaned into extended groove, strong bass lines, rhythmic percussion, and dance floor energy. Their songs was built to keep people moving. The members of the group included brothers Theophilus and Cokewood Kirkley, plus guitarist David Mackley and Monty Brown, and drummer Anthony Flowers. Shortly after the group formed, they decided to relocate to Miami, Florida, where they signed a deal with Dash Records, which was an offshoot label of Miami's TK Records. The group affiliation with the label spawned 4 albums that was released between the years of 1977 and 1979. Everything changed for the group with their hit Do What You Wanna Do that peaked number 46 on the pop charts, number 15 on the R&B charts, and number 1 on the dance charts.
Gotta be a judge and a jury too. Alright.
This song became a disco funk anthem. The song groove and uplifting message carried the spirit of the era. It wasn't just a song, it was an experience, and it turned the group into a major presence in the clubs and on the radio. As disco reached its peak, T-Connection thrived. Their music fit perfectly into the culture of nightclubs, dance floors, and DJ-driven experience. They became known for creating music that DJs love, songs that could stretch, build, and energize a crowd. When the group performed on the American Bandstand, they became the first Bahamian band to appear on national TV, and they became the first Bahamian group to tour in the United States. While Do What You Wanna Do became their signature song, the group continued to release music that kept fans engaged. Songs like At Midnight that peaked number 56 on the pop charts, 32 on the R&B charts, and number 3 on the dance charts. And On Fire that peaked number 103 on the pop charts, number 27 on the R&B charts, and number 5 on the dance charts. These songs show their ability to evolve while staying true to their sound. By the early 80s, disco faced a major shift. The public perception changed. Radio formats, they moved away from the genre, and events like the Disco Demolition Night symbolized the backlash. For bands like T-Connection, this meant navigating through a changing industry. As music trends evolved, the group continued creating blended elements of funk, R&B, and emerging sounds. Although the spotlight shifted, their commitment to the groove remained. They adapted, but they never lost their identity. Once their time with TK was up, they signed a deal with Capitol Records and headed north to New York. They released 4 more albums that were steeped in synthesized funk, and this sound followed the group until they opted to stop in 1984. Over time, T-Connection music found a new life. Their grooves became favorites among DJ collectors and producers. Their sound continued to be rediscovered by fans of classic funk and disco. Today, the group is recognized as a key contributor to the disco funk era. Their music represents a time where rhythm brought people together, a time where the dance floor was a shared experience. T-Connection didn't just make music, they created a movement that was filled with energy and connection. Their sound carried across oceans, across generations, and across time. Because great music doesn't disappear, it evolves. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song by T-Connection? Before I go, I want to take a second to promote my Discord. Over here, I provide a safe space for my supporters. We discuss music of all genres. You can provide me feedback on recent uploads, etc. If that interests you, then go ahead and check me out. The link is in my bio. While I have y'all here, if you would like to support the channel further, then feel free to become a member. By doing so, you help make these videos possible. I thank each and every one of you who supported me along this journey.